Greetings everybody, my name is Brian Bowermaster. I'm here with you because I want you to understand that the point of Power That Be is a way for you to take an adventure and surge this belief that you know you have in the potentiality of yourself and bring it to reality. I bring you to beautiful Boise, Idaho, a place in which I've lived for many years, and it's wonderful. But beyond that, I want to share with you what it really is to create anything you want in your life. But let's go someplace a little bit more private. There, that's better. Thank you for your patience. Wanted to make sure we got up here to, I'm in the beautiful foothills right now of Boise, Idaho. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm a firm believer in content, and also I want to be a person that gives you nothing but valuable material. But this video is not going to be consistent with that in that respect. Right now, I just want to give you an overview as to what's going to be happening. We've got interviews coming up that are going to be dynamic. We've got an interview with, actually, right now, my current roommate. His name is Samuel Darbin. It's going to be excellent. He is an empath to the nth degree. He's got all kinds of understandings about the inner world and how to represent what you believe, and not only that, how to take what you're feeling in this sensitivity world and create what you want. Also, we've got Jacob Eisenberg coming up. He is a master when it comes to depicting what it is to use this infinite organizing force that makes life possible. If we take a look around here, we know that this nature is not by accident, and even if it is, it's a perfect accident. And so we are within that. We are of that. There is no separation. One of the common misconceptions is that human behavior is separate from the ultimate perfection that allows the perfect amount of air, the perfect amount of water to create this thing we call life. Okay, human behavior is certainly in alignment with that, and it's not just an alignment, it is that. So anytime you do something, let's just go ahead and slowly remove, and without omission, let's use the ideology that right and wrong is really just grass and rocks. We can say whatever we want about it, we can label it, but we already know that when somebody does something, if you stop and see it as the whole, as the alignment of all things, there's no ridicule, there's no definition of negativity, and there certainly is no emphasis on who's better, who's got the top of the hierarchy, and who's in charge. It's all about this perfect expression of that which already is. And that includes your dream, and that's what we're here to talk about. Take 5. Power That Be. What do I mean by this? Many people are familiar with the phrase, powers that be. But I say power that be because whether or not you believe there's a separation of these powers is okay. It's not contingent upon what I'm talking about. The power that be is you. The power that be is you. So let's make that clear, okay? When you roll out of bed, is there any proof that you are not the creator? One of the fundamental laws, if you will, one of the fundamental principles of faith is how you interpret yourself as the creator. When you step out into the world, do you believe that you are subjected to what is already there, or do you know that you've created this experience, and that includes everything in it? There is nothing wrong. You should feel no guilt about taking the eternal sense of credibility for this creation. Now, if you take an individualistic standpoint, or possibly egotistical standpoint, it may give you the inner turmoil, if you will, about what it is to actually own this experience. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, moving on. The rest of this concept, Power That Be, it's an adventure. It's giving you the opportunity to surge what you believe into reality. Bring it into reality right now. Don't wait. There is nothing that has to happen, and there is no circumstance or contingency that can tell you that this reality means something other than that which you choose. Which that brings me to another point later on. We're going to be doing a workshop. It's called the I Like Red Wagons. I call it the red wagon principle. And we're going to talk about the power of interpretation. This is something that I know I came here to do. And this is powerful. Interpretation is your reality. So let's think about that as a fundamental sponsoring intentionality for everything. Okay? Anything that you do, there is the sponsoring intention of how you know your interpretation is what creates that. What creates it for you? There's no proof that you're separate from anything else. So that your interpretation is the most important one. And there's many other things we could cover right now, but like I said, let's just get to the broad statistics here so that we can understand the power that be is you. So there's going to be all kinds of information that we're going to do to support you, to support the beliefs that you have. Those crazy ideas inside of you that you know are true. You felt that resonance, and you felt the world around you change because of that feeling, of that thought, of that intention, of that divinity. However you decide to label it, you know that which you label is you. So we are going to make that connection, and we are going to support that, and we are going to make sure that that manifests in your life more and more and more. So with that, I want to thank you guys very much for being here. And please, like I said, let's look out for the events coming up here. It's going to be very important and very advantageous, beneficial, whatever positive word you want to use. We're going to have people talking about empathy, and also we're going to be going into the organizing force and how that can be applied to make anything that you want come to reality. Thank you.